is really about Tennessee's partner, who is Frank Merlo, who was a working class Italian-American guy from Jersey, truck driver, an aspiring dancer, and while they were together, Williams wrote all of his great plays. And after Frank died of lung cancer at the age of 40, Williams wrote for 20 more years but never had another hit. So I wrote the novel to really explore their relationship, which was a very tumultuous one. But they were happiest when they were in Italy. Just like we're all happiest when we have amazing Italian food and amazing Italian culture around us. So I'm just going to read, Brian asked me if there were any dinner scenes in the book. And there are. So this is a scene with the famous Italian actress, Anna Magnani, who has told Frank that she wants him to join her for dinner at the restaurant run by her ex-lover, whose name is Don Umberto. And it is exactly 8:30 when they arrive. And they're supposed to meet a famous director there. Okay, Umberto led them from the courtyard through an archway overflowing with red hibiscus. The garden was a maze of narrow stone paths thick with ferns and cattails and a rainbow of gaudy flowers imported from Africa and the Middle East. They're in the center of Rome, by the way. Thick slabs of cactus jutted up from beds of small white pebbles, blossoming amid the threats of thorns. Vines hung down from the trees, jungle-like, forming a kind of curtain they had to pull apart to reach the clearing in the center, where between two stout palm trees stood a raised trough of shaved ice, on which dozens of whole fish lay arranged in orderly rows. As they circled the trough, Umberto introduced each fish tenderly, as if they were members of his family. Here is my beautiful sugarello. You can catch him only in summer. And here is the elegant branzino. He likes lemon and a little fresh rosemary. By the time they made it all the way around, Frank had grown hungry for each of them. How do you choose when each has a delicious story and the same set of plaintive, uncomplaining eyes? Finally, to the single turbot, set apart from the others by his circular shape and tan coloring, fat and flat and grumpy, fond of orange and mint, he said, "You, right there, Rombo Chiodato, you are my guy." And Umberto scooped him up and whisked him off to the kitchen. It was not unlike walking through the Villa Borghese, the young men and women on display on the low stone walls, swinging their legs, waiting to be consumed. The waiters arrived with trays of spritzes and the good antipasti fried zucchini flowers stuffed with anchovies and ricotta, exotic varieties, mushrooms braised in white wine, calf's liver and caviar on little toasts. Frank wore a linen suit with a striped bow tie, Tennessee an open-collared shirt with a jacket and silk handkerchief Frank had monogrammed at a shop in the Monte. The garden was filling up with other patrons, not eating quite as well, not as smartly dressed. And as always, Frank was conscious of their curious, admiring stares, the whispers of delight when they identified Anna Magnani or Tennessee Williams. Frank might as well enjoy the pleasures of proximity, he thought, the warm flush on his face as the stranger at the next table searched his eyes and cheekbones for recognition, the chance she'd mistake him for someone famous and get a thrill. If Frank could not be the fountain, he could at least feel the spray. So I wanted to read that because obviously for the dinner scene, it obviously, thank you, that sense of Frank as the partner of the great writer who never really got the credit he deserved and had to settle for the spray instead of the fountain. And that's what I wanted to explore in the book. So I'll let you enjoy your meals.